Is a really cool piece of new technology that is out there. It's called induction amp technology. This is not Bluetooth. I know that when we see speakers, a lot of us think Bluetooth technology. That's not the case. This is actually going to work in a different way, and we're going to explain how this works in a second. Let me just show you the color options that you have. Right here is your pink. We also have it in the white. These two are your most limited options. We also have a black and a blue. Your item number here is E325555, and it's not $36, but instead $24.98 with an easy payment of just $5 a month. I'm going to bring in the real life of the party, Jamie Hess, here with us. So nice to see you.
Good to see you.
I know, and you just posted about this. Like, in your past life, you used to be a promoter, right? Or
Yeah,
with like all clubs and everything?
Parties and clubs and music.
So you know a thing or two when it comes to how important music is to change the mood up in the room.
But you know what? Like everybody else, sometimes I don't want to fiddle with Bluetooth.
Yeah.
I just want life to be easy. And I got to tell you, when I first saw this product, I thought immediately of my dad, who's hard of hearing. And sometimes it's very hard for us to even have a FaceTime call because it's too complicated to hook up to a Bluetooth speaker.
Yeah.
And it's really frustrating for him and for my boys who are his grandkids.
Sure.
So let me show you the solve to all of this. Here's what I'm going to do, Justin. I'm going to play some music. Okay, so we hear it.
Yep.
Cool music. Usually when you play music on your phone, it sounds a little tinny, sounds a little
normal.
low, right? Let's check this out right now. Ready? Do we hear the increase in that we just got?
Instantly.
Instantly. Take it away, okay? Put it back on.
That's awesome.
That is a big increase. Now, let me tell you something. This is not hooked up to Bluetooth. This is not wired in.
So you didn't do anything?
All I did was I took this little area here, that's the perforation. Now, this is where your music comes out.
Yeah.
I lined it up right here, let's look at this, with a little music note. I set it right on it. You can hear that. All right.
Yes.
Now, what that is doing...
So what's happening?
It is using the vibration of the sound waves coming out of my phone and amplifying it through the speaker without anything else. And you know what's so incredible? This really has a lot to do with hearing...
Come and prove this for a second.
Yeah.
Because I just went to my phone. I was like, wait, okay,
ready?
let's try it. Because I didn't do any Bluetooth, nothing. Instantly. Instantly, it worked.
So, like, think about this. We're in pool season, right?
I'm sorry, I am blown
That's
away.
crazy.
That's
That's
insane.
loud.
The difference of that. I never touched the volume either.
You never touch the volume.
Okay, I'm sorry. Explain how this works again. This is like magic to me.
So I'm going to come back over because what I also want you to hear is how much it amplifies dialogue.
Okay.
So let's check this out for a second. So say you're watching a little In the Kitchen with David. You're doing any sort of a cooking video, and you don't want to take off the apron and hook up with Bluetooth. Let's hear dialogue for a moment.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome into In the Kitchen with David. I'm David Venable.
World
and we've got
of
5
difference.
big hours ahead of us tonight. Now, my darling Stacey,
you are able to hear what you're trying to cook. Now think about this for a FaceTime call. Are you somebody who in the past has had a situation like I do with my dad and my grandkids where he can't really hear it, so he picks it up and my kids are like, Grandpa, we're seeing your cheek. That's not really how you FaceTime. This acts as a stand and as an amplifier of that dialogue. So all of a sudden...
all of them. Also, thank you for such
Now
positive
we can hear
reaction
each
on the
other,
cookbook. I know many
and
of
we're
you are
having a great
receiving the
call.
book now
Night and
and
day
have started
difference. Okay,
cooking
couple
from it.
questions for you.
Go on my
Do we
Facebook
charge this device up?
Yes.
Okay,
So here's...
and then how long does it last?
About 5 hours. Here's what you're going to get when you get this home. It comes with the wire. This is a micro USB, super easy. You would plug it in right here on the back, okay? You charge it. When this light is blue on the front, it means we're ready to go, we're charged. So it's going to let you know right there. Other than that, it's as easy as putting the phone on here on the little stand, and you have the speaker on this side and also one on this side.
So 2 speakers coming into this.
You know, Justin, I keep saying, like, it's great for if you have a hearing deficiency, like my dad.
sure.
And, you know, we see her there cooking. She's amplifying her recipes. Maybe you're somebody like me who likes to listen to podcasts while you're putting on your makeup. I think that's what she's doing right there. But maybe you even have a college student in your life who's going off to their first dorm room or their first job, and they're going to have an apartment. Younger people these days don't even have a TV. They just want to watch their shows on their phone. Imagine this as a little nightstand holder that amplifies the sound. So really great for all ages.
Well, I'm thinking too, like a meeting. You're sitting around the conference room table, and you have that phone call, that maybe it's a sales call, and you want everybody around the table to hear it.
Absolutely.
You put that on here. I'm thinking this would be amazing to be able to watch your favorite TV shows if you're maybe maybe in the car, and your kids are listening to something like we used to always watch Friends anywhere that we were to go to.
Yes.
My mom and dad would listen to it in the front as we watched it in the back.
Right.
This will help to amplify.
Yes.
Can I use a tablet with this, or is it really designed for phones?
It's designed for phones, but it is for any size phone. And the great thing about it, because it's not Bluetooth, you can use an iPhone, you can use an Android, and you don't need the pesky Bluetooth code. You don't need a wire, nothing. You just put it on and you're ready to go.
Well, that's a good point. I'm going to look at my Bluetooth here for a second.
Do you have 8 million? Yes.
Like right here.
That's on me.
How many of us have this, right?
Totally.
We've got this giant long list of all of those Bluetooth devices that we're connected to. And then it's like, hold on a second. You're fussing with it. You're trying to figure it out.
It's too much.
You need to worry. Instead, I'm so blown away with this.
Yeah, do it again, because this is crazy.
Right? And my volume's up a pretty decent amount right now.
Yeah.
But when I go here, that's insane.
It's insane.
That's
It's
insane. Take it off.
Yeah. So
And that's not
quiet.
bad. Like, it's fine.
Yeah.
But this is when
But
you've got
this-
people over and you're like partying. Totally
It speaks for
different.
itself.
It really does.
For itself.
4 different
Yes.
color options that are available. We have a pink, we've got a white. Pink is most popular right now. Everybody wants this.
Oh, that's fun.
Dorm room back to school.
Exactly.
Must have. There's your white, there's the black, and there is the blue. Did you ever do it where you would have like a bowl and you would put it in the bowl? Do you know what I'm talking about?
What?
No, okay, I'll explain it to you later. All right, thank you so much for being here. We're going to wrap up this show, but coming up next, we have got a really great mattress here for you. I want to give everybody an update, though, on our MacBook Air. The Starlight Gray has